What's going on, everyone? Going to take the history coming to you from my car. I'm sitting there waiting to pick up some food, so I decided to take and upload for a little bit. I was debating on going live, but if I'm going to go live, I want to go live for more than just a couple minutes. So I just wanted to take and just do a little bit of talking. Talk a little bit about some things been going on, as well as some things on the horizon. Saturday I had an opportunity to take and to get out briefly, and I was able to hit up a location, and I did something I typically don't do, which is I actually uploaded a location video the same day that I recorded it, which is something I typically don't do, and I'm still not sure how I feel about it. The video was fairly long to begin with. It's about 20 minutes long, if those who had a chance to catch it out. If not, I'll put the link to the description down below. It was a video on the late legendary golfer Payne Stewart, who tragically passed away in a very tragic plane accident in 1999. He lived here in Central Florida. He left out of Central Florida on that fateful morning and passed away about 5 hours later. Well, potentially passed away a few minutes later, but the plane crashed 5 hours later in South Dakota. So I went out to his final resting place to pay my respects and take you guys along with me. It was starting to get cold. We had a cold front coming in. It was probably mid to high 40s, but it was raining and really windy, so it was definitely not the most ideal conditions to be going out into. And I wasn't really sure exactly how I was going to go about with the video, more or less. It was something that's been on my bucket list for a while. So I wanted to take and to go out and finish it. Knock it out. Something that I've been meaning to go and do. So I went out and completed the video. Before I know it, I started putting the pieces together and realized it was at 20 minutes long. And I was going to cut it down. I was going to add in some different things. I was adding some news clippings, add in some video clips from different testimonies from people who knew Payne directly, as well as some newscasts. However, I found myself with the video being 20 minutes long, and I was like, yeah, I don't really want to make this video 30 or 40 minutes long. I wanted to keep it somewhat accessible. So I kept it the way it was. Not to say that I'm probably not going to, probably will take and go out to Payne's final resting place again and try to do it on a day that's a little bit more ideal. A day that's potentially not as cold. Definitely, hopefully, a day that's not raining. The conditions are a little bit more suitable to that type of conditions. But yeah, so that's kind of my thoughts on the Payne Stewart video. So more than likely, you will see a reboot of that video at some point in time, where I'm going to go out and reshoot it, hopefully in a better light. So as I told you guys before in one of my other videos, these next 4 weeks or so are going to be kind of spotty. I'm going to have some sporadic videos popping up, videos dealing with a few locations. I have a couple videos that I was able to knock out the last couple days, on top of some of the things I have going on outside of YouTube. So definitely the next week or so, you will have some things being uploaded by me. Then there might be a little bit of some dark periods between the first of the month and the end of February. So just so you know, if there is some dark periods, just know that I have some other stuff going on outside of YouTube that's kind of taking precedent at the moment. However, I'm going to try to do some of these quick videos like this to keep things going on, as well as keep you guys in the loop about what I'm doing, what I'm planning on doing, what I've done, as well as a little bit more about kind of the background that I'm coming from. This topic I've been wanting to look at is some of the various different famous people that I've been able to be in contact with. The list is not very long by any means. However, I was sitting down the other day and I started thinking about all the different people who have become quote-unquote celebrities to some degree that I've been exposed to in my life, and there is at least a decent amount of people on the list. When I was younger, I used to be very much into things like professional wrestling. When I was younger, by the time I got into middle school age, I kind of started to lose that interest, I guess you could say. Every once in a while, now I go back and watch a little bit of some stuff from back in the Attitude Era, the 90s. But I did have an opportunity to meet a handful of wrestlers in my younger days. I met John Tenda, who played Earthquake. He was at a local show that was going on. It was actually a WWE, at the time WWF, was doing a SmackDown episode in downtown Orlando. And I was waiting outside to go in, and he came walking up with a few up-and-coming wrestlers who... I actually have a picture with him. I have no idea where it's at. But if I can find it, I will see about maybe uploading it and sharing it with you guys, probably on Instagram or something along those lines. As well as the wrestler who goes by the name of Billy Gunn. He grew up in, his children actually went to the same school that I went to. And I used to remember seeing him in the grocery store and other places every once in a while, and I felt starstruck. I used to hide 5 or 6 aisles away when I was like probably 6 or 7 years old. Just couldn't believe that someone who I used to see on TV was walking around the same grocery store that I was walking around, getting the same groceries that I was getting. I found that to be kind of unique. But yeah, a few other people, some professional athletes that I've had a chance to personally know myself, some baseball players, some football players. I went to school with some pretty well-known wakeboarders, weightlifters, baseball players, I said that, yeah. Basketball, and can't think of really basketball, but definitely a few athletes I went to school with. But yeah, so just a quick video, just kind of filling you guys in on a little bit of what's going on and sharing a little bit with all of you. I was thinking about going live, but I was thinking, you know what, this video is probably going to be definitely way less than 10 minutes long, and to go live for 10 minutes would just be a injustice to all of you, to all of my viewers. So yeah, anything else? I can't really think of anything else. Any of the celebrities off the top of my head. There definitely is a few. I'm going to let that pond, let it marinate a little bit. And maybe I'll pop on again one night and maybe do a live video for a little bit. Maybe one time in the afternoon. But yeah, so I have a few other videos on the horizon. So you get to stay tuned to see what those are going to be about. I'll probably have one of them up at the end of this week. Then I'll have another one the following week. And we'll see where we're at from there. But once we get beyond March, I should have a whole bunch of time on my hands to be able to devote to uploading some new videos. Something I did with my last video that I haven't done before was I shared the link. I think I did on maybe one other video before. I shared the link to my PayPal for those of you who are interested in maybe donating to my channel and helping to offset some of the costs moving forward, because some of the locations I'm going to be traveling to, maybe in South Florida or even out of state, and from a financial standpoint, it's going to be a little bit more difficult for some of those locations. As always, I do not expect anything but your continuing support to watch and comment and like and share my videos. But if you'd like to go and the one step further and help contribute to my channel, that'd be greatly appreciated. I'll put the link down below. But yeah, so I think that's about it. I don't want to keep you guys too long. This video's already way longer than I really expected it to be. I had one person in the past who talked about how some of my videos, I was drawing things out to try to get it past a certain amount of time, and that's never the reason. I've never did a video with the goal of seeking out length. I know some people do that, especially those who are monetized, may potentially try to go for 8 or 9 minutes to try to get that second ad in on their videos to try to get some revenue. That's not something that I'm focused with. I am not monetized. I'm about 50%, almost 50% to the point of potentially being eligible to be monetized. However, even once I pass the threshold to be monetized, the goal of any of my videos is to go along and see these things that are on my bucket list, and to be able to take you along with me and share this experience with you, and to provide you with the opportunity to go to some locations that you may not be able to go to yourself. So that's always my intention. So just so you guys know, even if a video goes beyond a certain point, there's never with the goal of trying to get an ad or 2 ads or trying to get more revenue out of you. That's never the intentions. It never will be the intentions, because that's not the purpose behind my videos. The purpose behind my videos are to take you along with my adventure. So yeah, so as always, continue to look for the history in film. I am forever grateful to all of you who continue to support my channel, those of you who like my videos, provide comments, those of you who share my content. I know on social media I've seen a lot of people who have taken some of my videos and shared them with other people. They've added other people's names to it so they can become exposed to it. They've actually shared it to other outlets, and that's greatly appreciated, because the more people that can see my videos, the more it gets picked up in the algorithm, and the more I can provide viewers with access to things they may not be able to see on their own. So yeah, so I always continue to look for the history in film. I try to be in touch as much as I can in the next couple weeks, and look out for some new videos coming up. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe to never miss a moment of Golden Ticket to History. Have a great night, everyone, and I look forward to seeing you all on the next video. Till next time, have a great one, everyone.